Hello and welcome to this video presentation, presented by my teammate and I, Aiman Saif and Youssef Elmarasy, respectively. First of all, we had to come up with something that we have the motive and passion to do, an idea that would challenge us mentally and push us to find new and innovative solutions. And most importantly, we wanted to use what we've learned in this course to have an end product that has purpose and meaning. So we decided to do a trivia game. Now that we have an idea in mind, we have visualized how the game will be in terms of style and target audience. We then came up with an initial pseudocode to help organize our train of thought. We then quickly realized that a series of multiple if-else statements would not be quite the most efficient method of carrying out this task, as it would waste a lot of time and energy. So instead, we decided to use switch statements. Before we started the switch statements, we wanted to add an error check for the user's category choice. Then we thought of making two sets of questions that are displayed randomly, so it's basically according to the user's luck. As for our final touches, we decided to specify whether the answer is correct or not. We also have decided to insert some pauses during the introduction and menu display, in order for the user to read one sentence at a time instead of putting all the information at once.
This program is a trivia quiz. This is a small introduction of the game. This variable stores the score of the user. We have also set a random variable named counter, which is going to pick a number between 1 and 2. We have used this to alternate between two set of questions. So we have added two set of questions in each category. If a user wants to play the game again and runs the program again, then this will add an entertaining factor to the game. It won't be boring because you don't know which set of questions are going to pop up. So you'll get new questions when you run the program. This is the main menu of our program. So these messages are displayed and the user is asked to choose between these 6 categories. The user's choice is saved in the variable category. This is an error check for the user's choice. So if a user does not enter a number between 1 to 6, then it shows an error message, and it also asks the user to enter their choice again. We have used an if-else statement to alternate between the two set of questions. So the first set of questions are displayed when the if statement, if the if statement is true. That is, if the counter variable chooses the number 2, then the first set of questions are displayed. But if it chooses 1, then the else statement is executed, and you get the second set of questions. For the categories, we have used switch statements. So case 1, as we see here in the menu, case 1 is world history. So if the user chooses 1, then world history questions are going to be displayed. Each question has 4 options, out of which 1 is correct, single choice correct. So then the user is asked to enter their answer. So if the user answers the question correct, then this message is displayed and their score is incremented by 1. The else statement has an error check, and also if the answer is wrong, then this message is displayed. So here in the error check, if the user by mistake enters a number which is not between 1 to 4, then it shows an error message that this is an invalid choice, and the user is asked to enter their answer again. But if the user has chosen a number between 1 to 4 and their answer is not correct, then this else statement is executed and this message is displayed. The same thing goes on for each question. Each category has 5 questions, um, and when the program when these 5 questions are executed, after that their score is displayed in the end, and if the user wants to play the game again, then they can run the program again.